Hey y'all, it's Pookie. Thank you for joining me today. It's a mukbang in my car. That's right. Someone asked if I would do one in my car. I thought, why not? I eat in my car sometimes anyway. So I'm at Taco Bell, one of my favorite places to eat. So I was going to show you, I got a Crunchwrap Supreme, which I need to eat quickly because the crunch goes away if you save it for too long. I also got a Frito Burrito. This is way too much food. And a triple layer nachos. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'm going to open the nachos because I'm going to have some, obviously. But I'm going to have them while I eat the other stuff. But here's what that looks like. Don't try to say that's not good. That, these are $1. $1 at Taco Bell, right? And they're easy to eat. Easy cheesy. And also finger licking good. I wonder if people will even notice that I'm videoing. I'm here at lunchtime, so there's a lot of people coming and going. Oh well. Here's my Crunchwrap Supreme. I also have Diablo sauce, the hottest they have. And this is Team Diablo. Hashtag. Whatever. Anyway. Diablo sauce. Here is the Crunchwrap Supreme. I love how they toast it, and it's full of a bunch of goodness. A whole bunch of goodness. Alright, the crunch is already kind of gone, but see my bite? I'll show you the inside in a minute because there's not much to look at right now. This is my favorite thing from Taco Bell. I ain't gonna lie. But because of the width, every time I take a bite, it gets all on my face. So it's a little frustrating to eat because I like to keep my face clean. I'm gonna put a little bit of this goodness on there. So there's a lot of flavor in here, but you can't really see anything. I know I'm eating stuff. See? You get it on my face. Right here. Cheese. Darn it. Well, can you see? There's like sour cream, tomatoes. There's now a soft corn tostada thing. It's still very yummy. A little tidbit about me. I used to work at Taco Bell. That's right. I sure did. And when I knew I was going to do this, I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you. I found a picture with me in my uniform. It's kind of a side profile so you can't really see. But here is what that looks like. Yeah, I looked a lot younger and thinner. It's hard to see, but I have my little hat on, my little uniform. I was rocking that polyester. I sure was. This is good. This Diablo sauce is not too hot. It's hotter than the hot, obviously, but it's pretty darn good. It's not too overbearingly hot, if that makes any sense. It's so good. So good. Yeah, I remember I used to work at Taco Bell. Like right out of high school, I got this apartment. And that was where I worked. And I did the best job I could do. But nobody had one roll. So you had to actually cook. You had to clean. You had to do everything. Everything. So I hated closing because you had to do all the pots and pans. It was a nightmare. You may not know this, and in fact, I don't know if it's this way now, but back in 88, 89, when I worked there, they actually, they cooked their own beef. So the ground beef, it was raw, and they would cook it, and it would like be tons and tons of grease. But they did actually cook it on site, and it wasn't like pre-cooked and frozen ground beef. And then when they made the refried beans, we also made those from scratch. Yep. Believe it. We put beans in a pressure cooker with these big ass pound blocks of lard. Maybe that was it. I don't remember everything we put in it. Close that puppy up and make them refried beans. Yeah. I ain't lying. I wonder if they still do that. If you know, tell me. Please. I wanna know. Chip. But yeah, I don't even remember how much I made there. But my roommate, she needed a job. So I was a valuable employee. And I recommended her and I hired her. But she made like 5 cents an hour less than me. Because she wasn't as important. To me, at that time, that made me feel important. 5 cents more an hour. I think I put too much in my mouth there. But she was my best friend, also my roommate. We both closed one night, and she just started like a few days before. Maybe that was her first day, I don't remember. So I was thinking it's gonna suck because closing sucks. You have to clean all those greasy pans and stuff, but it'd be fun because I'm with my best friend. I ain't gonna lie to you, my best friend did me wrong that day. Wrong. So I was telling her some of the things we had to do. One of the things she was doing while I was cleaning the floors with some of the pots. And she said, screw this shit. Drop him. She said, I quit. And she left. What the hell? These are good. Here's what's left of that Crunchwrap Supreme. So yeah, she just up and quit on me. Some friend that was. She left me high and dry. But we partied so much, that first year after high school, that was my job, Taco Bell. She got a job at this department store called Bell's. Anyway, we partied a lot when we weren't working. I took a full-time semester of school for college, and I failed every class. I'm pretty sure I may have passed one. I didn't bother to get my grades. I took it was either history or geography test, multiple choice, like over 30 questions. Yeah. Excuse me. You're not gonna believe what my grade was. Should I tell you? I got a 0. How is that possible to get a 0? It was geography, I remember now, because they were talking about how, you know, high the water levels were and all that in different places. The Fritos are still crunchy. Can't really see much. But yeah, so I ended up finishing the semester with 0s or whatever. And my friend, they quit on me. Said that she quit her job at Bell's where she was at because we were partying too much, and she when we were out, if she was busy, this has rice and beef in it too, just so y'all know. If we were out partying because she was working or closing, it wasn't in her schedule, and she wanted to party too, so she quit. She quit. So, at some point, I didn't think it was fair, right? I mean, I'm working hard for the money, bringing in the dough for the rent, and homie chick over there is quitting so she could party. She can't do them both. So, I quit too. I don't know what I was thinking. This right here, it's a lot of food. So anyway, she quit. My stepsister was living with me also. We pretty much ran out of money. So I called my mom and just told her I couldn't afford the bills. I asked if I could come back, and she said yes, once I knew I had a place. I'm drinking water, by the way. Once I knew I had a place to stay, excuse me, I think I'm eating too fast and my food's like right here, so when I drink the water it's like right here. Now it just went down. But I came up with this master plan. Fabulous idea. You know, I'm financially driven now. So, in my head I was thinking that we need to do a party, because we had already had like 2 notices that our parties were too loud. If we had another, we'd be evicted. So I knew if I was evicted, I wouldn't have to pay out the rest of the lease. It would affect my credit, but it wouldn't require me to pay it out. Which was important. And if we just left, we'd have to pay out the lease. So I said it's time for us to have another party, and it's going to be called an eviction party. So everybody come on over and be noisy like you normally are, but pump it up some more. And we did. Had a big party. I already moved most of the furniture out. People had paper they were throwing everywhere. It was a mess. 8 o'clock the next morning, boom, boom, boom. Here's your eviction notice. You get out of here. I'm like, okay. That was pretty brilliant, if you ask me. Brilliant. So that's how that went down. Some people talk about it to this day. Funny, my 20-year-old daughter, when she was doing something at the house and she sent me a picture of it. She saw it, she's like, do you want to explain this to me? I was like, yeah, I'll tell you about it. Anyway, that's that. I had a great weekend, y'all. I had a really good weekend. Sugar Plum Yum Yum invited me Friday night to go to Kemah Boardwalk, which is in Kemah, Texas. There's a Saltgrass Steakhouse there. He wanted to take me there and meet his daughter and his son-in-law. So I did that. The really sweet girl, very, very sweet, and her husband's just wonderful. So that was a good dinner. We had fun. Excuse me. There's a stingray place where you can pet stingrays and stuff. We went there. After that, I took him home, and I went home. It took me an hour to get there. Parking was a nightmare, but seeing him was worth it. Then the next morning I went and did some volunteer working around noon. My daughter was leaving her dad's, coming to visit me. She's in town from College Station. So much fun. Yeah, so she came over, we did some shopping and whatever, and I made some dinner. And because I met Sugar Plum Yum Yum's daughter, I figured it would be a good chance for her to meet him. And so he came over and we made some chicken cordon bleu and mashed potatoes, green beans. Had that for dinner. Made some cheesecake for dessert. We played some poker, and then we played or we watched a movie. And then he went home. That was good. At lunch, she told me that day before she met him, she said that, I know I don't normally, she's very private. She's not interested in a lot of what goes on in my life, especially as it relates to guys, because, I don't know, maybe she just doesn't like the majority of them. Because she told me, I know I'm not normally interested, but I want you to know that from what I know so far, I really like him. And that, coming from her, means a lot. In fact, when I went to the football game with him, I was texting her, telling her how awesome the game was and stuff. And she said, how's everything else? And she did the little heart emoji. I knew what she was talking about. And right then I was like, that's odd. She never asked, never cares. I've dated other people before. Not once has she showed any interest. So with that, and then her saying what she did, I was like, wow. And I said, well, why do you say that? And she said, because you talk about him in a way you've never talked about any other person you've dated. I was like, well, thank you. I said, it means a lot coming from you. So the next morning after we had dinner together, I asked her what she thought. She said, he's nice. I'm like, that's it? That's all you got for me? Just, he's nice? She said, you have my blessing. What more do you want? I was like, well, I knew you liked him based on what I told you, but now that you've met him and seen him and spent like 3 or 4 hours with him, what do you think? And she said, I still like him. I think he's good for you. That was good enough. So I just have to see if I can make us work. I went to a game Sunday with him to his best friend's house. He invited me over there to watch the Cowboys play. He's a different man when we watch football. He doesn't snuggle and hold hands and kiss like we normally do, because he's in some kind of a football zone. And he doesn't totally ignore me, but when there's like commercials or even during the game or whatever, he does choose to be spending a lot of time on the phone. So I mean, I get you're watching the game. That'll be kind of, I don't expect you to love on me during the game per se, but if it's halftime or a break or something and you have a minute, it's just interesting that you have your girl come over, watch a game with you, and you could just kind of choose to hang out on the phone. I don't know. Let's just say I was happy to be around him. And I told him I had fun. I just told him that that environment or watching a game with him is not geared towards quality time that I'm used to with him. So he said he was sorry, but he was happy I went. So I was happy I went. His friends are really sweet. His friend's wife is really nice. I like her a lot. And they made me feel like I was at home, which is awesome. I was just not used to the different affection level shutting down. And it's not because we're with other people, because he's affectionate around other people, but it's the football. And he's stressed out. I'm like, they're winning. Why are you stressed out? I've always been this way. Okay. I thought as much as he loved football, he'd be happy and real thrilled about, just like they're winning, yay, no. Just nothing but stress the whole time. That is it for this video. I hope you liked it. I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I've been getting new subscribers. I get comments, which I love. I did mention in the last video that I might do a shout out because I've had a couple people ask me. And really, it's still just a couple people. So let me do that real quick. Couple as in two. Stephanie Hood. Hi. Thanks for watching. She did, I don't know a lot about her. So she just commented, said, shout out next video. So, hey Stephanie Hood, thanks for watching my videos. Excuse me, I really appreciate it. And then I've got Tyrone from Florida. Tyrone, thank you for watching. He's left me a couple comments, and I've subscribed to his videos. He's got a cute little baby that he does videos on. So his YouTube channel name is TMIVIDZ. Like, I'm sure that T might be something to do with Tyrone, but I'm gonna guess it's TMI for too much information vids. TMI vids 22. Anyway, that's it. That's all that I asked for a shout out, but I do appreciate the comments. I absolutely love them. So if you guys, like I said in other videos, if you have any questions you want to ask me, give me something to talk about. You're probably getting bored with Sugar Plum Yum Yum talk, but I gave you a little bit of other information on Taco Bell. Change it up a bit, but let me know if you want to hear something. I've gotten some requests on certain foods to eat, so I'll get to some of those as soon as it's convenient. Take care, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye, y'all.